All right, so let's start with plan. Makes sense. Any activity, we would want to start with a plan. So let's be very specific again. You must know the purpose. So let's be very clear on the purpose. The purpose of plan is to ensure a shared understanding of the vision, the current status, the improvement direction for all 4 dimensions of all products and services across the organization. So in terms of planning, we want to include and understand the impact of this new or potential improvement idea to the organization and to the consumer. So we would use the 4 dimensions of service management. We would use the understanding and the data from the consumer on what their needs are, and also understand the mission, vision, and business goals and outcomes of that organization. Now, that's the part you need to understand for the exam. But to make it real, bear with me for a couple of minutes while I look at and describe some of the inputs to the plan and what the outcomes of the planning activity would be. So, I'm not going to go through all of these, so don't, get a little bit excited. But to make sense, if I'm going to plan something, I'm going to need to know the governance. What are my governing principles? What are the policies? What are the requirements? What constraints do I have when I start thinking about a new product or service? When I use the engage activity within the service chain, I have to understand what the consumer is doing, what other third-party elements might be doing in terms of providing service components. As I look at the improve side of the service value chain activities, where do I improve performance? Do I have improvement plans? Do I have the reports? Do I have the data? Design and transition, obtain, build activities, they should be adding the knowledge about newer change services or newer changing technologies into that data mix that allows me to create a plan that will support the strategic, tactical, and operational plans of the organization. It will support portfolio decisions, architectural decisions, policies around technology. It will support improvement activities, and then also the engagement piece of ensuring that my contracts and agreements with my partners and suppliers are accurate. So planning is really a documentation kind of an idea, compiling data, understanding the inner activities of that data, and then creating a plan that is beneficial across the service provider and the consumer.